A late-night train hurtles through the darkness. The narrator, a tired office worker named Daniel, boards the last train home. He's used to this route, nothing unusual ever happens. But tonight feels different. The air is thick, and a strange static hum lingers in the silence. As he takes his seat, he notices something odd: a single passenger, an elderly woman, dressed in outdated clothes from decades ago. She's sitting completely still, eyes fixed on him, not blinking. The train moves, but the lights flicker. The other passengers seem unaware of the old woman. Daniel feels uneasy. The woman's presence is suffocating. Every time he looks away, she appears to have moved closer. He checks his reflection in the window, she's staring directly at him. He whispers to a fellow passenger, asking if they see her. The man looks confused. See who? Panic sets in. The train stops at a station he doesn't recognize. The doors open, but no one gets on or off. An eerie announcement crackles through the speakers. Next stop, the end of the line. Desperate, Daniel pulls out his phone, only to find an old news article about a train accident, on this very line. The article mentions a forgotten passenger, an elderly woman who vanished after the crash. Her body was never found. The train lurches. The lights cut out. A whisper echoes. You should not be here. The door slams shut. The train speeds up, faster and faster. The windows blur with ghostly faces pressing against the glass, screaming. Daniel realizes, this train isn't real. It's a ghost train, replaying the night of the accident. The woman finally speaks. You took my seat. Daniel gasps as his own reflection vanishes from the window. His body goes cold. He was never supposed to board this train.
Next stop, the end of the line.
As Daniel enters the train, her flickering lights and brief distortions in the reflection, maybe his reflection lags behind his movements. Uncanny movements, each time Daniel glances away, the old woman moves closer, but never visibly moves. Whispered words, she mutters things under her breath, just barely audible. When Daniel strains to listen, the words are distorted or reversed. Glitching reality, when he blinks, the other passengers seem to change, some missing eyes, faces distorted like old photographs, or completely frozen. When the train stops at the mystery station, Daniel sees shadowy figures on the platform, standing motionless. The moment he makes eye contact, they turn all at once and start stepping toward the train. As the doors open, cold mist rushes in, and faint whispers beg for help. Instead of just reading the news article, have his phone distort, playing an old emergency broadcast from the night of the crash. He looks up and sees himself, already sitting in another seat, pale, unresponsive. He's been dead all along. The train derails in a sudden, violent crash, but instead of dying, he wakes up, back in his seat, repeating the journey again.